Welcome to Takes Invest, where we talk about investing, finance, and professional development. As a recording time of February 16th on Wednesday at 5:23 p.m. on Eastern Time, I've officially hit 7,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. And I just want to take this time out of my busy day. I had about 5 to 6 consecutive meetings today, so I'm relatively exhausted, but I just want to take this time to just say thank you. My family, my mom, my dad, my sister. Thank you for your support and your love on a day-to-day basis. Listening to me rambling on the camera with my poor lighting, and obviously my setup is not the best. But I appreciate that you guys understand my lack thereof, but also at the same time entrust in my capability that I've acquired, which is a privilege. I worked on Wall Street for close to about 10 years, and me slowly passing the knowledge that I know about technical analysis and fundamental analysis to you guys on a day-to-day basis, right? And with respect to this last 6 months, I think that's approximately the time that I've been investing into working on my YouTube channel so far, that if it wasn't for you guys for following me on a day-to-day basis, I would have never been able to get to the 7,000 subscribers that I'm getting today. So, but it's only the beginning, despite the grind that I have. I post at minimum twice per day, and it's my commitment to you. It's also a commitment to myself to stay consistent. It's also a commitment to my family, because I have my family to support. I'm just thankful that you guys are supporting me. Your love is something that I truly feel, and I'm highly motivated by you guys, despite whenever I'm feeling exhausted. And and I just want to say thank you. For I try to experiment on my channel sometimes to maybe put a more catchy title. It's not something that I mean to do. I mean, I'm growing, and sometimes I might have to, and just being honest with you, maybe put some eye-popping type of title that might convey a misinterpretation. That's not what I mean personally. It's just I'm trying to grow, so I'm incentivized to want to attract as many viewers as possible. But for those that have been following my channel for quite some time, I hope that I'm not just like blowing up fluff in the air on a day-to-day basis, that my my analysis and obviously my verbiage that I hopefully take some effort to be putting together on a day-to-day basis is something that you find to be substantive. And I obviously will take into feedbacks from you guys, so feel free to give me any comments below, or reach out to me directly. So yeah, I just want to just show my gratitude. It's not meant to be anything prepared. I haven't really written the script or anything. I just want to say, before I log off, obviously, for the day, it's like already 5:30 p.m. and I'm really exhausted. Maybe it's just I've been just getting kind of I don't know if it's a burnout, but it's just like my body is just a little tired today. And something I want to just like give to you guys is a question that I gotten before, like, what is Tings, right? Is this my name? No, my name is Maurice Ng. Well, I'm from Hong Kong, and Tings is basically, it's not a name, even though it's like has that Asian feel, like the yellow color scheme, and also at the same time it's like, obviously it's like a single sounding word that looks and feels like an Asian word, right? But it's actually the tingly feeling that you get when you're on the verge of greatness, right? And at the same time, is a kind of a way that I make fun of myself. When I was like learning how to speak English, and I feel like I'm still learning till this day. To obviously get my accents correct, right? That a lot of foreigners, like including myself, could not say the word thinks, like THINGS, right, properly. And I used to say tings, tings, tings. So it's kind of a way for me to make fun of myself. At the same time, is because I want to be cultivating value, and I believe a lot of $1 million ideas or dollar ideas are happening from those ideas, right? And I want to cultivate value creation. I want to cultivate generational wealth among our community together. And with respect to like why did I choose the color yellow? Well, not necessarily because I am Asian, which is, you know, commonly people say like you have like a yellow skin, right, as an Asian person, which I understand why people would think that is. But actually, this is a color of butter, you know, which you put on toast. And this is something that I saw in a movie called Catch Me If You Can, with Leonardo DiCaprio and obviously with Tom Hanks. And in a movie scene, there was a verbiage that was spoken by Leo's dad, and I believe he played like some sort of like a merchant, and he was like getting an award. He was speaking on a stage, giving the speech, and he said something along the line like, "Two little mice fell into a bucket of cream." Right. One mice quickly gave up and drowned. Right, but the second mice, he did not give up. He continued to churn the cream, and eventually he turned the cream into butter, and he walked out. And for me, I guess that kind of resonated with my life story in a way. I've always been a struggling individual. I know a lot of people are struggling, right? But when I moved to this country, it definitely took me some time to like, you know, just acclimate, grow. But it's also like a blessing in disguise because it forced me to grow up exponentially faster than a typical 20-year-old or 18 years old, right? And I'm probably one of the oldest 30-year-old that you ever met. And I've been getting this ever since I was 18 or 20 years old. And it's because I have to step up, right, to support my family. And I just want to say thank you, lastly, from the bottom of my heart. You know, thank you for the support. Thank you for the 7,000 subscribers. And let's keep pushing. All right, enough of the rambling. Have a good night. Take care.